Top 10 Seiko watches you can actually afford. Seiko, Timex, Tissot. Imagine this. You're standing in front of a glass display case. Inside, rows of shining watches stare back at you like tiny time machines. Some people think a watch is just a tool to tell time, but you and I know it's so much more. It's a story you wear on your wrist, a reminder of heritage, craftsmanship, and identity. But here's the problem. Luxury watches often come with luxury-size price tags. $10, $20, even $50,000 for a single timepiece? For most of us, that's impossible. That's why today's countdown matters. Because brands like Seiko, Timex, and Tissot have mastered the art of affordable luxury. Timepieces that blend history, reliability, and undeniable style without bankrupting your wallet. So buckle up because we're counting down the top 10 Seiko watches you can actually afford, with bonus comparisons to Timex and Tissot along the way. From rugged field watches to elegant dress pieces, from cult classics to modern icons. This list has something for every kind of watch lover. Before we dive in, don't forget, smash that like button, share this video with a fellow watch fan, and subscribe, because your wrist deserves a story worth telling. Ranked 10th, Seiko SNK809. At number 10, we begin with a true legend of affordable watchmaking, the Seiko SNK809. Released as part of the Seiko 5 line, this watch was designed to be practical, tough, and accessible, and that's exactly why it became a cult classic. The 5 in Seiko 5 stands for 5 promises: automatic movement, day-date complication, water resistance, durable case and bracelet, and a recessed crown at 4 o'clock. The SNK809 delivers all of this in a compact 37mm stainless steel case. Its black military-style dial is clean and functional, with both 12-hour and 24-hour markers, luminous hands, and a day-date display. Through the case back, you can see the 7S26 automatic movement. Simple, reliable, and built to last for decades, even without frequent servicing. This is a watch meant to be worn every day, not stored in a box. On its canvas strap, it feels rugged, but swap it for leather or NATO, and it transforms instantly. Many collectors still keep their SNK809 even after moving on to luxury Swiss watches because it's honest, dependable, and full of character. Compared to alternatives, the Timex Weekender offers similar military styling but uses a quartz movement with less soul, while the Tissot PRX quartz is more refined but far pricier. The SNK809 wins because it gives you true mechanical watchmaking at under $150. A gateway into the world of horology that feels authentic on the wrist. And that's why this unassuming field watch earns its place as number 10 on our list. Ranked 9th, Seiko 5 Sports GMT. At number 9, we have one of Seiko's most exciting modern offerings, the Seiko 5 Sports GMT. This watch takes the beloved DNA of the discontinued SKX Dive watch line and adds something that watch enthusiasts have long dreamed of, an affordable GMT function. Measuring 42.5 millimeters in diameter, the case still features the familiar SKX shape, with prominent crown guards and a sturdy rotating bezel. But this time, the bezel is painted in 2 colors, allowing you to visually distinguish between daytime and nighttime. The dial is clean and functional, with large luminous hour markers, sharp hands, and of course, a secondary GMT hand that tracks a second time zone. Perfect for travelers or anyone who wants to keep track of 2 time zones at once. Inside is the Seiko 4 R34 automatic movement, visible through the transparent case back. It's not a true GMT in the Swiss sense, but at this price point, around $400, it's a step up. No other brand offers an automatic GMT with the same durability and style at this price point. On the wrist, the watch balances strong, sporty power with everyday versatility. It comes on a sturdy Jubilee bracelet, which feels much more substantial than older Seiko 5s. With 100 meters of water resistance, it's not a serious dive watch, but it's durable enough for swimming, climbing, or just everyday adventures. Another alternative is Timex's QGMT, a charming reissue of a classic with a quartz movement, but it can't match the mechanical feel of the Seiko. Meanwhile, Tissot's Gentleman Powermatic GMT offers Swiss prestige and superior finishing, but at double or triple the price. The Seiko 5 Sports GMT stands out because it bridges the gap. Iconic SKX styling, a reliable automatic movement, and the magic of a GMT function, all in a design that the average collector can actually afford. It proves that mechanical watchmaking is still accessible and that Seiko hasn't forgotten how to captivate entry-level enthusiasts. That's why it earns the 9th spot on our list. Ranked 8th, Seiko Turtle SRP777. At number 8, we have the Seiko Turtle SRP777, one of the most iconic dive watches in Seiko's history. Nicknamed Turtle for its cushion-shaped case, this model revives the legendary 6309 diver from the late 1970s, a watch trusted by adventurers, military personnel, and countless divers around the world. The SRP777 carries a 44mm stainless steel case that looks bold, but wears surprisingly comfortably thanks to its rounded shape and short lugs. Its matte black dial is all about clarity. Large luminous markers, thick hands, and Seiko's famous Lumibright that glows like a torch in low light. Around the dial, a sturdy unidirectional bezel sits ready for timing, while the recessed crown at 4 o'clock ensures both comfort and protection. Inside, it houses the 4R36 automatic movement, offering hacking and hand winding, modern upgrades that make it more practical than its vintage predecessor. With 200 meters of water resistance, a screw-down crown, and ISO dive certification, this is a serious tool watch built for real underwater use. In terms of value, the Turtle usually retails between $350 and $450, an incredible price for such capability and history. Alternatives include the Timex Navi XL Diver, which captures a similar vintage vibe at a lower price but with a quartz heart, or the Tissot Seastar Powermatic 80, a Swiss-made diver with high-end finishing and 80 hours of power reserve, though at almost double the cost. The Seiko Turtle remains beloved because it balances heritage, rugged reliability, and affordability. It's a watch that invites adventure and proves you don't need to spend thousands to own a professional-grade diver. That's why the SRP777 earns its place at number 8. Ranked 7th, Seiko Presage Cocktail Time. At number 7, we leave the rugged dive watches behind and step into the world of elegance with the Seiko Presage Cocktail Time. This watch has become a modern icon because it combines Japanese craftsmanship with an artistic flair normally reserved for luxury Swiss brands. Inspired by the shimmering surfaces of cocktail glasses, the Presage Cocktail Time features dials that are simply breathtaking. Sunburst patterns, vibrant colors like ice blue, deep green, or rich champagne, and a play of light that changes with every angle, all make this watch feel far more expensive than it really is. Sized at around 40.5 millimeters, the polished stainless steel case has presence without being overwhelming. The dial is clean and elegant, with applied markers, Dauphine-style hands, and a discreet date window at 3 o'clock. Some versions even feature a power reserve indicator or open heart complication, adding both beauty and practicality. Inside, the watch runs on the reliable 4R35 or 4R36 automatic movement, offering hand winding and hacking. It's not haute horology, but it's durable, serviceable, and delivers the mechanical charm collectors crave. Priced in the $350 to $500 range, the Cocktail Time punches far above its weight in terms of design. For comparison, a Timex Marlin Automatic offers vintage-inspired dress style at a lower price, but lacks the dial artistry. Meanwhile, Tissot's Le Loclo provides Swiss prestige and traditional finishing, but its dial work feels more conservative. The Seiko Presage Cocktail Time is beloved because it makes dress watches exciting again. It's stylish, versatile, and offers a slice of Japanese artistry at a price nearly anyone can reach. That's why it deserves the number 7 spot on our list. Ranked 6th, Seiko Samurai. At number 6, we have the Seiko Samurai, a bold and angular diver that stands apart from the more rounded shapes of Seiko's other classics. Nicknamed Samurai for its sharp, sword-like hands and case design, This watch has become a favorite among collectors who want a tough, modern diver with a unique personality. Its stainless steel case, typically around 43.8 millimeters, is defined by strong lines, flat surfaces, and a presence that feels robust without being uncomfortable. The textured dial, often in black, blue, or gradient finishes, is paired with large luminous markers and thick arrow-shaped hands, highly legible even in the darkest depths. Powering the Samurai is the 4R35 automatic movement, reliable and easy to maintain, with hacking and hand-winding functions. The watch also delivers 200 meters of water resistance, a unidirectional dive bezel, and a screw-down crown, making it a true ISO-certified diver. On the wrist, it feels substantial, with a sporty yet refined character. In terms of price, the Samurai typically sells between $400 and $500, offering professional dive specs and bold design at a still attainable cost. For alternatives, the Timex Allied Coastline Diver provides a similar sporty feel, but uses quartz, while the Tissot Seastar 1000 Powermatic 80 offers Swiss luxury and an 80-hour power reserve, but at nearly double the price. The Seiko Samurai stands out because it's not just another diver, it's a statement. With its distinctive lines, excellent build, and adventurous spirit, it has earned a loyal following worldwide. And that's why the Samurai claims the number 6 spot on our list. Ranked 5th, Seiko SKX007. At number 5, we arrive at a true legend, the Seiko SKX007. For decades, this watch defined what an affordable dive watch could be. It wasn't just popular, it became a rite of passage for collectors, the very definition of a first serious watch. The SKX007, released in the 1990s, carried a 42mm stainless steel case, a black dial with bold, luminous markers, and a sturdy unidirectional bezel. Its recessed crown at 4 o'clock and robust design gave it a distinctive Seiko character. With 200 meters of water resistance and ISO certification, the SKX was more than style. It was a genuine tool diver trusted by professionals and enthusiasts alike. Inside ticked the 7S26 automatic movement, simple and rugged, though without hand-winding or hacking. While not glamorous, it became legendary for surviving years of abuse without complaint. The SKX007 came on a rubber strap or Jubilee-style bracelet, both adding to its versatility. Though discontinued in 2019, its spirit lives on in the Seiko 5 Sports line and the Prospex divers, which borrow its design DNA but upgrade the movement. Prices for original SKX models have risen on the secondary market, proving how beloved they remain. In terms of competition, the Timex Navi XL diver is an affordable homage, but it lacks the mechanical depth. The Tissot Seastar 1000 delivers more refinement and power reserve, but at a higher cost. The SKX007's magic lies in its balance: authentic dive credentials, rugged charm, and affordability that introduced countless enthusiasts to mechanical watches. The SKX007 isn't just a watch, it's a legend that shaped an entire generation of collectors. And that's why it proudly sits at number 5 on our list. Ranked 4th, Seiko Presage Sharp Edge Series. At number 4, we move into refined territory with the Seiko Presage Sharp Edge Series, a collection that shows how Seiko can rival Swiss elegance at a fraction of the price. These watches are known for their crisp lines, modern cases, and dials decorated with traditional Japanese patterns. The standout feature is the dial. Each sharp-edged model is stamped with an Asanoa hemp leaf motif, a design used in Japanese textiles for centuries, symbolizing growth and resilience. Depending on the light, the pattern plays with shadows and reflections, giving the dial a depth that feels far beyond its price point. The stainless steel cases, usually around 39 to 40 millimeters, are defined by polished and brushed surfaces with angular lugs, hence the name sharp-edged. The hands and markers are faceted and highly reflective, ensuring excellent legibility while adding a dressy sparkle. Powering these watches is the 6R35 automatic movement, offering hacking, hand-winding, and an impressive 70-hour power reserve, a specification even some Swiss brands struggle to match at this level. With sapphire crystal, transparent case back, and fine finishing, the Sharp Edge series proves that Seiko can deliver true mechanical sophistication. Prices range from about $700 to $1,000, which positions it above entry-level Seiko 5 models but still well below Swiss luxury. Alternatives include the Timex Marlin Automatic, stylish but far simpler, and the Tissot Gentleman Powermatic 80, a direct competitor with similar specs but more conservative design. The Seiko Presage Sharp Edge series shines because it blends Japanese artistry with modern mechanics. It's bold yet elegant, affordable yet premium, and it shows the world that Seiko can compete with the best. That's why it takes the number 4 spot on our list. Ranked third, Seiko Alpinist SARB017. At number 3, we highlight a true cult favorite, the Seiko Alpinist SARB017. First launched in the 1990s as part of Seiko's domestic Japanese line, this watch has grown into one of the most beloved affordable icons, blending rugged capability with refined style. The Alpinist was originally created in 1959 for Japanese mountaineers, hence the name. The SARB017 version captures that adventurous spirit with a distinctive green sunburst dial, golden cathedral-style hands, and applied indices that shimmer in the light. A date window at 3 o'clock adds practicality, while the inner rotating compass bezel, controlled by a second crown at 4 o'clock, reinforces its explorer roots. Sized at 39.5 millimeters, the stainless steel case wears perfectly on most wrists. Inside beats the 6R15 automatic movement, offering hacking, hand winding, and a solid 50-hour power reserve. With sapphire crystal and 200 meters of water resistance, the SARB017 is versatile enough to handle the outdoors while still looking sharp in formal settings. Part of the Alpinist's charm is its adaptability. Pair it with a leather strap for vintage elegance, or with NATO and canvas for rugged adventures. It's a watch that feels equally at home in the mountains, the office, or a dinner party. In terms of value, the SARB017 was originally priced around $400 to $500, but since it was discontinued, prices on the secondary market have climbed. Comparisons include the Timex Expedition Northfield, which offers outdoor toughness but lacks the Alpinist's refinement, and the Tissot Gentleman Powermatic 80, which delivers Swiss polish but without the same adventurous character. The Seiko Alpinist SARB017 endures because it tells a story of mountains, exploration, and Japanese craftsmanship. It's unique, versatile, and unforgettable, earning its well-deserved place at number 3. Ranked second, Seiko Monster SRPD25. At number 2, we spotlight one of Seiko's boldest and most recognizable designs, the Seiko Monster SRPD25. Aptly nicknamed Monster for its aggressive styling and oversized features, this diver is a favorite among enthusiasts who want a watch that makes a statement. The SRPD25 carries a 42.4 millimeter stainless steel case paired with a jagged, tooth-like bezel that is both eye-catching and practical for underwater use. Its bold blue dial, massive trapezoid hour markers, and broad arrow-shaped hands are all coated in Seiko's famed Lumibrite, making it one of the brightest, most legible dials in the dark. The design may be polarizing, but once on the wrist, it's hard to ignore its presence. Inside beats the 4R36 automatic movement, offering hacking and hand-winding functions, along with Seiko's well-known durability. With 200 meters of water resistance, a screw-down crown, and ISO dive certification, the Monster is not just about looks, it's a legitimate professional-grade diver. On the wrist, the Monster feels sturdy, substantial, and ready for anything. Its stainless steel bracelet adds to its rugged character, while the dial and bezel's vivid blue tones give it a touch of modern flair. Compared to alternatives, the Timex Allied Coastline Diver delivers a casual diver look but relies on quartz, while the Tissot Seastar 1000 Powermatic 80 offers Swiss refinement and an 80-hour power reserve, but at nearly twice the cost. The Seiko Monster SRPD25 earns its place because it captures the spirit of adventure in a way no other affordable diver does. Bold, reliable, and instantly recognizable, it's a watch that proves personality doesn't have to come at luxury prices. That's why it takes the number 2 spot on our list. In first place, Seiko MarineMaster 300. At number 1, we arrive at the Seiko MarineMaster 300, a true legend of the deep and one of Seiko's finest creations. Nicknamed the MM300, this watch embodies everything Seiko has learned from decades of building professional divers. Its 44mm monoblock case feels indestructible, water-resistant to 300 meters, and finished with Seiko's Zaratsu-like polish that rivals Swiss luxury. The black dial, glowing Lumi-Bright markers, and crisp bezel make it a tool built for survival. While inside, the 8L35 movement, a grand Seiko-bred caliber, delivers precision and toughness. On the wrist, the MarineMaster commands presence. It's bold, rugged, yet refined enough to wear beyond the ocean. Compared to a Timex diver or even the Tissot Sea Star, the MM300 stands apart. It's not just another watch, it's Seiko's statement piece. At around $2,000 to $2,500, it remains an attainable grail, proof that true professional-grade horology doesn't have to be out of reach. The MarineMaster 300 isn't just worn, it's lived with, dived with, and trusted for life. And that's why it takes the crown as number 1. And there you have it, the top 10 Seiko watches you can actually afford, with Timex and Tissot alternatives along the way. From rugged divers like the Turtle and Samurai, to elegant dress pieces like the Cocktail Time, all the way up to the artistry of Grand Seiko, this list proves that great watchmaking doesn't have to be out of reach. Watches are more than just tools for telling time. They're pieces of history, symbols of craftsmanship, and stories you wear on your wrist. Whether you're buying your very first Seiko 5 or saving for a Grand Seiko, each step is part of your journey as a collector. If you enjoyed this countdown, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with a fellow watch enthusiast, and subscribe to the channel. Your wrist deserves a story worth telling, and we'll be here to bring you the next one.